button. That's right. Hello to Chris right at the start of the YouTube stream. But yes, that's right, folks. We are back right at my scheduled time as always. TikTok got a little bit of an early pre-show where I get to ramble for 2 minutes, but we're here for a very special one. It's definitely one of those streams where I was like, okay, thank goodness. Warframe has kind of been a little bit easy on me. Shout out Noah Garza on TikTok for following. Welcome in. It's a big one. It's kind of a freebie on all the missions. So there's a couple difficult ones. I know I saw Explodey Hands on an Exterminate, and I saw double Necromex on a Disruption. But if you've been watching Elite Archimedea for even a couple weeks, any week that had a Disruption, you're like, yeah, the amount of Necromex is not the power. I don't care how many Necromex you throw at me, as long as it's like 2 or 3. They don't have unified purpose. The unified purpose and double Necromex are the same role, at least I think. So, oh wait, no, that's like a mission, and then unified. Yeah, I think they are the same role. So you get double Necromex. I would take double Necromex over unified purpose a zillion times out of 10. So for now, I don't want to get too distracted. The intro segment, we'll try and do our best. But yeah, the whole idea is like crit Hildryn with Aegis Gale is not necessarily something that I'm probably going to be using a lot, because the thing with Aegis Gale is like in actual, like in real use, I'm like, dude, this shit burns shields. You need to have enemies constantly in range of your pillage at all. Like, the build only works if you're like, you know, you're not necessarily lifting too many enemies. You're still getting the Arcane Avenger proc, which is why we're doing crit Hildryn. Also, if the more I move my head, the more it changes the effects of the camera. So I kind of have to keep my head a little bit more still. But yeah, it's a lot of Aegis Gale is like, unless you're actually able to like pillage, killage, and keep Arcane Avenger going the whole time, you're gonna definitely, I was like, wow. But when it works, it works. Like when you're just in the motion of just press 2, press alt fire for Aegis Gale, blah, blah, blah. Like the main thing is, yeah, Aegis Gale is an augment for her 4. I also have the augment for her 2 Blazing Pillage. So I am applying fire damage when I'm pillaging them. So it's like permanent. It's just that they all have fire procs. So you know that it's just fire damage is very interesting. But yeah, the main thing is like I'm kind of doubling down. You don't necessarily, I don't think you need Blazing Pillage. I think Aegis Gale is definitely cooler. But yeah, it only really necessarily works for me like offensively if you can like move fast enough that you can catch up with enemies. Because yeah, like I could give a fuck about how cool Aegis Gale is if I can't be close enough to enemies to kill them. Like Jade, I'm like, dude, Jade moves. Jade can cruise. But like, yeah, you go into the Hildryn, you're a little bit mostly locked down. Lua, welcome in. Only 2 minutes late. I still don't know. Lua, are you max rank in the Cavia? Are you max rank in the Cavia? Anyway, the main thing is I'm probably going to be using Hildryn more for her support. That's why I said buffed support. Because yeah, like for a split second, maybe like 10 to 15 seconds, I can pop into Aegis Gale if I need to just like shred shit, like drop a couple shots of the Aegis Gale, you know what I mean, and then just be out of it, because it's a very like risk and reward ability. Like you're definitely locked in. Shout out Jay Garrett. Jay Garrett. Is that like the old Flash? Am I remembering my DC lore correctly? Is that Jay No, that's Jay Garrick, I think. But anyway, I'm getting a little too distracted. But yeah, we need to talk about the Hildryn. But the main thing is like, yeah, most of Hildryn's kit is just keep 3 active and then just literally be spamming pillage at all points, because there's like literally, there's no reason to not just like keep it active forever. It's like, there's basically one gameplay loop with Hildryn, and which is like, when was the last time you cast pillage? That's like the only modifier that you ever have to think about. It's like, ah, shit, I totally forgot to cast pillage, didn't I? Shit. Oh, anyway, I got rid of her exalted weapon. Law, preach, law. Yeah, but that's what I've been saying. It's like with most builds, I'm like, chat, as long as you can play it well, I think you can probably make it work. As long as you can play it well, you should be able to make it work. So this is, of course, me just straight maxing out. I don't have a single Helminth. I kept them all there. I have health on here, like purely for toxic Eximus. Like it's purely just so that I have enough time to pop into my operator and go into void mode and heal myself. Like it's a little bit of a squish factor. You don't need it, but yeah, keep your 3 active, keep your 2 active. You are going to be using Arcane Avenger so that your 1 is actually decent, but then yeah, cruising. Like the only time you're going to be using your Balefire is during Aegis Gale, and that's why the whole gimmick is like your goal isn't necessarily to keep it active forever. Shout out Chris. He's saying, hey, yeah, I'm going to cruise through this as quick as I can. Sarita also joined in. I didn't want to miss that. He's saying, what's up? Shout out Max for joining and dropping let him cook. Yeah, chat. Oh my God, Max, you're doing me so well. Boy, we got to keep it moving though. Okay, here we go. Into the build. Yeah, you see the kit, but yeah, it's just, oh my God, her abilities scale off of shield. Prime redirection exists. Boreal's hatred exists. Oh, this actually doesn't have a lot of shield recharge on here. That kind of sucks. So like, because I have both of these augments and I want a little bit of range, I would say you could probably replace this, but yeah, like Aegis Gale is going to lock you down. Like Aegis Gale is just going to be continuously pulling. Yeah, and so like I don't necessarily think, like I think you're probably more optimized by just having a big ass fucking capacity and then just stacking that with literally infinite pillages. Like the whole gimmick with Hildryn is like, it's like pillage is it's better than free. It's like you should be casting this all the time or you're not playing the game right at this point. Like there is literally no downside to keeping this active unless there's nothing with armor around you. And there are moments like that where I'm like, oh shit, I've stripped everything bare. Fuck. Also Max saying, oh snap, he's got muscle mommy out. Yeah, speaking of stripping everything bare, the new build I made with Elemental Ward is so much fun. Oh God. Somebody's cooking. Somebody's cooking in the Warframe chat. I can feel it. Make the build 7 minute long because I won't be able to play for like 15 minutes. I want to join for Elite Deep Archimedea. Hey, say less. We have a vote for hanging out and talking about the builds. But yeah, double dipping on augments is not necessarily the strat that you want to go with. Oh my goodness. I seen it. I did level cap without losing shield once. Oh, that's interesting. Is there like a... Does it like apply? How does that work? Oh my God. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not a level capper. I did a little bit of Omnias. I'll do like an hour in an Omnia, but then I'm like, okay, I gotta chill out and play something else. Like, my body is like, okay, man, you've been playing too many mouse and keyboard games, and luckily, if you don't know my background, you know, I've got a lot of games to play. So, but yeah, dude, level cap. I did level 1,000 in circuit, and I was like, dude, this is like the most fun way to hit level cap. I was like, this is crazy. And yeah, at level 1,000, I was like, oh fuck, I have like this level of survivability. And it's like, yeah, I was looking up in the top right, and I was like, yeah, I have max adaptation to these guys. Yeah, they're cooking me. Yeah, I was like, okay, I get it now. I get it. Because you get over a 1k power boost in it. Yeah. Yeah, it's too easy. But yeah, I don't... Is it Cascade? What's the fastest way to do level cap now? That's always the thing that I want to know. With every update, I know like Alchemy is fast and Cascade is really fast, but dude, I've been doing some Omnias. Yeah, Cascade. Yeah, Cascade is ruthless. Yeah, and doing that solo... Yeah, solo Cascade is like ruthless. I fucking... Like when I do Omnias, normally I'll do like a, you know, if I'm feeling like comfortable, I'll do like an hour long. Recently I've been using these funky builds. We'll talk about the weapons, but funky builds. And yeah, and then I get to Cascade and I'm doing like a 40 minute. I'm just like about to get on Cascade. I need more mods. Yeah, dude, everybody's in the chat right now. I gotta keep moving though. Oh my God, I gotta keep moving. It's Elite Archimedea. It's what is this, Soma Incarnate? Also a crazy roll. It is kind of... I haven't played Soma Incarnate in like God knows how long, but there was like an easy slot where I had... What did I have? Shred. I had Prime Shred in there, and I replaced it with Rifle Elementalist. I was like, oh, nice. Still, you had 0.6 punch through. Better than nothing. But yeah, this one... obviously, this one, you know, in this specific situation, this is goated, but as always, I can be hard pressed to always be in this situation. But yeah, this one is like whatever on / status skill plus 100 over shit. Like, it's not a power buff, so it's like, you know, like whatever, take it or leave it. Yeah, both of these are like, yeah, I'm not gonna say which is better. I'm taking this because, yeah, this is just kind of how I play. But yeah, recoil. You guys can quote me the last time I played Soma and Karnan if I'm being real. So this is me like updating the build a little bit. But yeah, recoil, I would assume the Incarnate has like a little bit of recoil, but like I don't know, like maybe you take this reload speed and then you can actually like charge your shit faster. A 3-second reload kind of fucking blows chunks. Your username is it blue? Is it black? It's just nothing, but they followed. You should do a vid on Strun. Yeah, I just changed my Strun build. Somebody was like, dude, you should take the status final one for Strun. And I was like, say less. And I was like, no, that's crazy. Oh, you're Harsh. Okay, Harsh. just a blank username. I'm always like... Anyway, keep moving. Direct damage, gun condition overload. Okay, there you go, chat. All right, and then the build, chat. Very simple. No need for a Riven. I'm like, I don't feel like putting a Riven on this thing. It does get pretty decent crit stats, so you know, it'll be a 19.2 multi-shot, and then is this crit chance per projectile or is this total crit chance? I don't know why I'm yelling into the mic. Goodness gracious. Whew. Oh, anyway. But yeah, like I'm straight maxing out because I read something that made me kind of sad. It made me kind of sad. I went to Hara Satya, resets upon reload or holstering. I was like, oh man, you switch off of the... So it's like, that's a pretty decent gimmick. That's basically like Sestra. That's Sestra and Karnan. Like, as long as you dump... Louder, we can't hear you. As long as you dump your whole mag, like that's how it works. Like, like it's per. Okay, it's per because I am using Arcane Avenger, so I will just be adding that. I don't know if I mentioned that for Hildryn, but yeah, the whole build is just Arcane Avenger. I didn't even talk about Balefire either, but yeah, the Balefire build is just what is it? Just corrosive and heat. This does have built-in electricity, so I'm gonna keep heat damage on this. You know, it is like the stats suck, man. But yeah, you're gonna add what is the base crit? Yeah, it's 5. So you're gonna add 45 to that because of Arcane Avenger, and that's basically the whole build. So yeah, Arcane Avenger, 45% crit chance. So this is just, you know, Epitaph goes from 0 to 45. That's what I've always said. You're like, yeah, everything becomes a... Well, you don't need to necessarily build it for crit. That's just the way that I talk. It's per project. Okay, cool. Avenger isn't worth using on her. Well, I mean, here we go. That's the thing. It's like I use it on basically everything, though, and that's because, like, to me, I just end up like, wanting as many like gun buffs as I can because obviously, like, when I'm actually just playing dailies and shit, I'm like using whatever shows up in the randomizer. So I'm just trying to have a good time. So honestly, like, that's what I always say. Shout out Max for saying I need that arcane, and shout out Havelock for following. I think I said that right. I can't say anything. I'm still MR2. Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah. It's like what I've always said is like definitely when you get to level cap, then shit changes. Like level cap Cascade is not something that I want to be doing. You know what I mean? Level cap Cascade is like not something that I am a fan of personally. I am more of the like if an Omnia shows up on Cascade, I'm gonna do like a 40-minute and it's gonna get to like level 200. You know what I mean? Like something about doing a solo Cascade and being able to like take it at my own pace. I was like, oh wow, this isn't actually half bad. I'm just definitely not gonna like burn myself all the way to the end. But yeah, that's kind of my philosophy. Is like yeah, I take randos to level cap. Yeah, that's what I've always said. Is like, to me, I love doing solo and I love doing the randomizer. So that will always be my difficulty settings, is like, you know, being forced to use everything, or at least most everything, or at least a lot of stuff. I mean, it's good 50. It's a lot of the melee weapons now. The melee weapons are crazy, but yeah, it's like maybe 15% of the pistols, maybe 30% of the rifles, and then probably like 85-90% of the melee weapons at this point. Like melee is goated now. But yeah, here's Furious. This is the one that you want to talk about. The main thing is that this is a secondary encumber plus galvanized shot build. So you know, you're just procking, and it's also a bullet hose. So it has a, with my companion, it's a 24 tick rate. So that's just cooked. Like, dude, that's fucked. Well, this is with critical delay for a tiny bit more crit chance. You know what I mean? What am I missing? I'll probably have more than enough money for the giveaway by the end of the week. Yeah, dude, shout out Harsh for that giveaway. Dude, it looks, I'm like, damn. I will say I've built up 3 more Hero Prime sets. Maybe 4. Yeah, so I have a bunch of fucking Hero Primes to give out. Again, I can't stop. I have so many. I'm like rolling it. I'm like, God, more to give. Yes, good. Anyway, here's Furious. Secondary encumber is where you're going to get electricity. I have viral and heat on here, and that's it. Magazine capacity increased by 25. That's it. It just makes it easier to charge. It's kind of nice. And then base status chance by 28. There you go. And yeah, that's because like this thing has pretty good crit chance. I was like, wow, not too bad. And yeah, obviously like in most situations, you're going to get a pretty nice buff. Especially like, yeah, dude, to me, like Arcane Avenger is one of those arcanes that like, it's just so nice to just be like, wow, in the end, like when so many of your frames are just like, it's just such an easy choice. Like I saw this one YouTube video where they were like, yeah, in specific situations where you're not really using another arcane, you can use Arcane Avenger, and then it makes normally bad weapons a lot better. You know, they were talking about the Alternox, and they were using it with like Nidus, and I was like, oh, I get the idea. Like, you know, in past I had used other arcanes, but this is like long before a lot of good arcanes have come out. But you know, I was like, dude, it makes it so that I can use more. It makes just drastically more weapons like way more effective. Yeah, like the Ultranox is like goated because you just look down a hallway and the bullets just go. Like but the whole point was like, I was like, oh wow, this is a really easy thing that I can do that like makes a lot of really fun weapons that I can roll Rivens for like even better. Like I was like, oh, even with a Riven, I don't necessarily love this weapon. And then I was like, oh, I get it now. Like I have a lot of Warframes that like, yeah, is damn amazing, dude. To me, it's just an orb that you shoot down a hallway and it just procs, like it just goes crazy. And yeah, I was like, oh, I get it. Arcane Avenger, like it turns a weapon with otherwise terrible base crit into something that's like very good, or it turns something with really good stats into something that's like way better. And it's like, oh yeah, and then that's where I end up like down the rabbit hole of like, okay, let's see how much crit maxing I can do. And then like, yeah, like you just like, oh, I already have Gladiator Might on a lot of my builds, so it's like I'm already getting a little bit of crit on top of the base, like, you know, upfront crit that I already have. And I was like, wow, quicker than you realize. You're like, wow, am I just like easily triple dipping with like basically everything? Like, dude, oh my god. Anyway, whew. Furious build, yeah, status chance, and that's all because of apologies for just rambling, but yeah, it's secondary encumber, which on status effect 24% chance to trigger a second random status effect. So you've got a tick rate of 24 when my companion is alive. You've got a status chance of 187. Let's call it 190. Let's call it 200. So that's 48 ticks a second, and then you divide that by 25. So you divide that by 4. So 48 by 4 is, what is it, 12? So it's lower than 12. You're maybe getting 10 random status effects per second. Like, that's rough, like basic, like terrible math. So keep it in mind. But yeah, you get the idea. Like secondary cover, galvanized shot, direct damage per status type affecting the target, stacks up to 3 times. So you're getting 120% damage per status type. And then the gimmick. What's the gimmick then, chat? You just proc every status in the game. Is that the meme that you've been played onto for long enough? And yeah, you're just 204 heat. And the reason you're getting 204 heat is, oh my god. So here's the thing. Secondary encumber is a status effect on top of your existing status effects. So if you're straight goon maxing on heat, look at this. No, I don't have prime heated charge. But that's it. I have 100% heat. That's it. So every tick, I'm guaranteed to proc heat. Every tick, I'm guaranteed to proc heat. Yeah, dude. Sorry, it's been a thing. I can't stop saying it. I really can't. I've been saying it with my friends. It's one of those things where I'm like, fuck, man. I don't know if I can keep saying this, but yeah, it's achieved a greater meaning. But excuse me. Where's the fashion frame show? Please. Show me, please. Yeah, I can show it off in a second. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry. But yeah, it's a crazy setup. Keep it low. Anyway, but yeah, you have 100% heat. That's it. That's all you need to know. Anyway, we need to move on. We need to move on. Yeah, you'll see it live. It's one of those weapons where you'll see a building viral in 2024. Yeah, well, that's what I've always said is viral and heat, because I could put corrosive on it, but yeah, I mean, like, corrosive just does nothing to enemies that have health. Like, there's a lot of enemies in the Entrati lab. Like, I have viral on my companion as well, because like there are certain situations where my weapons don't have viral on them, and like I would always like to have viral on my weapon because it's always built-in health damage, which is always, you know, especially now, dude. Like, I love a beefy fucking murmur enemy. I'm like, Jesus. But anyway, here's a Cobra and Crane build with, of course, a blast fluence setup on it, because the Final Harbinger stance does have a double slash proc on the standing attack, but it has nothing on the heavy attack. It has nothing. Worthless. But yeah, it's just a lot of status, 100% status. First of all, a little bit. What is the electricity chance? 22 and 45 for blast. So just kind of spamming it like crazy. And then you're getting even more status because of Galvanized Elementalist, which is such a simple setup, and you're using Discipline's Merit because, of course, you don't necessarily need to be buffing your heavy attack. You just need to be spamming it for more damage. Spammage for more damage is all I can really say. But yeah, let's just keep on moving. I think that pretty much covers it. Like, straightforward ass build. Oh my god, just a lot of damage, and yeah, it just has status, but it's still a sword and shield, so it still has a slash proc, so you can still fucking stand in front of something and feel like a beast. Anyway, pretty simple overall. Like, it's stances, chat. It's stances. Think about it. Learn it. Learn your stances. Let's talk about Hildryn. The Hildryn fashion is just the deluxe. So this is the deluxe body and the prime helmet. And then the prime is also going to give you this nice little necklace. That's like an attachment. What is that? Yeah, Hildryn prime chest plate. There you go. And then I don't have shit. I don't have shit on anything. Like, I was like, damn, she's got beef. So I'm like, can't really put anything here. But yeah, it's just black and like slightly dark, like very dark red, and then just gold on top of that. It's a lot of dark colors, I just noticed. And Chris, right at the perfect time, seriously right at the perfect time, says let's do this, because of course, Chris, it's time to do Elite Archimedea. I think I pretty much covered it. You may never see me use Aegis Gale. I will tell you that right now. You may never see me do it. By the way, we got Grendel, Nova, Harrow, Garuda, and Protea this week. Oh my god, dude. All I can say is the idea that I can do something that I would already do for fun, like Omnias, and then just also like farm up like a bunch of prime sets, like prime Warframe sets for you guys, is so funny. So I will mention, like, now at this point in the video, as we get Chris in the gameplay, is that oh yeah, if anyone wants to join, this is a great time if you have Elite Archimedea unlocked. Hey, even if you have the rewards, even if you already completed it and you're willing to sacrifice some time for me. But yeah, we do have a monthly raffle going on. So currently still on the plate to win is a Harrow Prime set. I have 3 again now, like the 1.6 on the sets and reactors. Dude, just a bomb. I love a good plat bomb. Honestly, I've been there for it. Like when the Prime Access comes out and you're like, fuck. Every time a Prime Access comes out, they change some shit. Like when the melee, when the new like Tennokai shit came around, I burned so much. Like, you have no idea how many weapons I fucking forma, dude. I swear to God, my mind like rotted out of my skull. I felt like a fucking dude. Oh my God, that was terrible. But yeah, we have a monthly raffle going on. So I literally just do Omnias for fun at this point. Mostly just solo Omnias, like with, yeah, I was using Equinox recently and I was like, fuck man, I keep dying. So I changed up my whole fucking build. I have a bunch of shield regen. I have a little bit of shields. I'm like doing a basic shield gate build, and then you'll never, like, I'm using arcane double back. So you're either at 50% damage reduction or 75%. 1/3 hourly Discord plug. Yes, exactly. So yeah, the raffle is going on. You could win yourself a Harrow Prime set. You could win yourself either 2 or 3 Rivens. I need to like update my Riven stats because like that's like old stats. I'll think about, yeah, I was like, I probably should just do that every month, but yeah, like the chances of getting Rivens is based on whatever stats. So you could potentially win I think we roll them each separately. Yeah, I think I actually roll all 3 of them separately, so you get 3 different Rivens. But yeah, like once a month. Of course, it's through my Discord, which I had to change up a little bit. Seems like we're still working perfectly well. Do I have to join the clan? You have to join the Discord. So you go. The Discord link is in my profile. You can go to my Discord. It's also on the description in YouTube, so you can go there. Join the Discord. Basically, there's a channel called Submissions, or if you want to submit like a picture, you could go in and go to the new channel. So I'll explain that a little bit later. But yeah, there's basically like if you want to submit a picture for the submissions, you can obviously submit anything. Just be like, hey, I'm here. You know, I love fashion. You could say that. You just put it in the submissions, and I'll be like, okay, I'll snag you. Or if you want to put a submission that's like a picture or a build, there's a little channel called New that like me and the other chatters can see, and like if you want to post that, and then we can upload it for you for the submissions, and then we'll also get you involved, you know, a little bit better. So here we go. We got 2 people. I think we just got 2 chatters in here, so we gotta probe the recruiting chat. Wait, what are the missions?
Yes.
This is a good moment. Survival, disruption, exterminate, sealed armor. From non-weak point hits, that's pretty fucking baller. Okay. Explosive potential. Oh, no. That means that like, the arms are gonna be annoying to kill. Alright, Chris, how are your balls feeling? Do you feel up to what would be the hard one? Probably this one, the disruption. Hostile, yeah, their health slowly regenerates. I could give a fuck, that's a freebie. A survival is easy. Oh my god, but we get the fucking sand effect, I think. Okay, I'm in already. Basically, I'll have a frame for literally everything when I get all those. And I'll get a Zaku Prime. Yeah, there you go. When he comes out, because I got his normal version, and he's so fun. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get Zaku Primes. Yeah, it's an easy rotation this week. Yeah, exactly. Do you want to do it as a 2-stack, Chris? Can't wait. Or doing it as a 2-stack. Okay, that's a vote for a 2-stack. I think we could. Chris, do we have the balls? You down for a 2-stack?
Such a pity when
it would just be the I'm down to try. Yeah, I mean, I would hope we fail quickly. We'll have to just play quickly. I mean, the survival is just 10 minutes. Here's the thing. Don't fuck... What is hostile support? Necromech spawn every 90 seconds. So don't fucking summon a Necromech in this survival. My brother in Christ, do not fucking summon a Necromech. Okay? That's the one rule, Chris. I will impart it on your forehead as a rune. I will fucking burn it into your forehead. No, we're not doing any Necromech. Sorry, we don't have the balls for that, chat. Oh, I need to turn on... I don't have this turned on. Boop. Okay, now that's working. Okay, I need to pull everything back up, but we are prepared. We are officially prepared. I've got my stuff set up. Looks like we had somebody who's joining. There you go. No, yeah, you're already in there. So yeah, it's just submit something. Yeah. Who was that? Yeah, he's already in. He's already in. I had Stynax for mine, and I haven't even updated his build. Want me to help? Yes. Say less, dude. So my username is above my head. You can add me as a friend. I will absolutely take all love. Also, I found out the augment from Mirages 2 is so good for nuking. Oh, very interesting. There you go. See you later, though. Appreciate it, Harsh. Appreciate you joining in. What is the Elite Archimedea? It is a survival, disruption, and exterminate. So not super crazy. We were thinking about doing it as a 2-stack. All right, 1 sec. I'm gonna get on. I don't think it's too difficult. Yeah, I'm okay with talking to chat. I'll snag some very, very simple, delicious water. Nothing that I love more than water. Oof. God, that reverberated off the walls. Fuck, man. I think I'm losing it. And we're only 30 minutes into the stream. Wow. Top tier content. Let's see. How do you unlock that? You have to be max rank in Cavia. Donald Trump. Yes. It's so cursed. It's so bad also. It's just awful, yeah. But it just happens. Like it just the bit, you're just like, fuck, man, it already happened. Are you free on Wednesday? Yeah. Yeah, I'm free on Wednesday. You know, when you chug that water, nice. Dude, well said, Chris. Couldn't have said it better myself. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I mean, you could probably count the number of times that I'm going to use Aegis Gale, like, on one hand. Because, honestly, I don't think I'm going to be spamming it too often. Like, I'll put it in the title to, like, show it off. But, like, I don't even know if I'll even be able to use it properly. I would probably cast it once, get fucking obliterated by a necromech, and just stand there like with my straight up balls tucked between my legs. But yeah, we'll see how quick Rolo can be. But yeah, that's the dude. Woo! I will say, after playing like a couple different games, it's good to get back to Warframe for real. I farmed up a bunch of arcane ice storms and it was so fucking easy. I was like, no way it's this easy. No way. I swear to God that like ascension mission, I was like, dude, I get guaranteed 2 arcanes per mission. Like if you just do it on Steel Path, and it's just always worth it because then you'll get a roll of an arcane. And I was like, I was getting a fuck ton of melee afflictions. I was like, yo, never gonna use that. Sorry. Warming up some dinner. Nice. All right, well. Yeah, all I can really say is like, dude, after a long time playing this game, especially with Deviri also coming out, I've been like, damn. Way too many of my Deviri setups, I was like, okay, I could actually like, you know, even like, here's the thing. I have to build the Attica. That's like one of the only... That I think I'm like 90% sure that's like one of the only rifles that I don't have. And so I was like, I was like looking at the stats and I was like, oh, it's just a fucking full auto rifle with like what, 35% crit. I was like, bro, oh my God, I love the lag. Is it Zegan? I love this weirdness. It's got to be Zegan. It's got to be your boy in the lobby. Your boy in the lobby. Oh, Vincent. Popping in. Welcome in, Vincent. Welcome in, Vincent. Anyway, we're going to send a talkie. We're going to send a little talkie-walkie. Yeah, we can probably solo this. As a 3-stack, I mean. I don't know why I say solo, but I like saying that. Is it because I'm a moron, chat? I hate to say it sometimes. You got to be real with yourself sometimes. Sometimes the bit goes too far, and you're like, fuck, what have I done with myself? You're just left watching yourself. But yeah, I think we're ready. Yeah, I did. So I'm using whatever. Yeah, there you go. Easy clap. That's what I like to hear. He's using his actual setup, the setup that he actually likes. Let's see what this mag, brief respite. So you got a shield gate mag with fell arcs. Okay, an epitaph and Praetos, dude, and Nautilus. Good thing we don't. Okay, we don't have a mirror defense. Okay, we're not cooked. Okay, we're not cooked. Okay. I was like, yeah, the one time that traumatized me, mirror defense with explodey hands. So pull a bunch of hands onto the mirror defense, and then they all die and they all explode instantly. That was kind of rough, kind of embarrassing, man, kind of cringe. To be truthful, oh goodness, yeah, it's just a survival. I don't know. I feel like you guys are gonna want to spam a necromech. I don't know. You tell me. I don't know, chat. You tell me. I don't know. Anyway, let's hit this. I feel like I could do a pretty good drunk guy, too. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, we'll see if these fine gentlemen... No, I think we're chilling. Yeah, wait. Oh, it's this... Oh, wait, no, yeah, no, this is a gamer moment. This is a gamer moment. Wait, one second. I have to use my abilities. Press 3, press 2. Nice. Yeah, we need to start moving around. I will also say I don't think I even mentioned that I have the vigilante set bonus going. Ooh, nice and easy. Oh, that's right. There's no tower. So there's the arena. So we're straight. Look at this Bing chilling. Oh my goodness. I need to be just cooking with the pillage. Straight cooking with the pillage, bro. 1,700 shields on mag with brief respite. Running at 67. That's because of these little areas of effect. God, straight juicing it. I might need to turn off the preview, as always. Turn off the preview. I might need to find a safe spot, spam a little bit. We'll just hit a little bit of a button. We're gonna do the oh goodness. Turn off preview. There you go. Turn off preview. Okay, there's one. Gamer moment. Yeah, what can I say? Beat my shields. Yeah. 34-42. Nice, dude. Woo! I lost my 3. I think all of my shields got depleted, potentially. I think so. I think I'm correct in that assumption. What can I say? I'm a Hildryn player. I let my shields fucking break. Fuck. I'm a Hildryn player. I forgot to press 2 for a couple seconds. Oh, my whole shield got broken. What can I say? I'm a Hildryn player. No, that's just me. I'm a Mar. That's what I should change it to. Ooh, straight beefcake. Look at this. We got a couple of beefcakes in the squad. Goodness gracious. What am I shooting? What am I fucking hitting? God. I'm spamming Soma and Karnan. I'm pretty impressed. Like, this shit is... What is this crit also? Like, this is... I don't have crit on the Soma. I don't. I have no... I'm not even using Furus. Oh, yeah, that's it. Did you see that? Yeah, did you see that? That was my entire shield. That was a Blitz Eximus. Just trash. Oh, wait, I got the wrong buff. Hang on one sec. Okay, chill for a sec. Chill for a sec. Amar, okay, relax. You call yourself Archon Amar, but you're acting like a major cringe lord right now. Oh, see me getting slowed? Yeah, what can I say? This game is not happy. Not happy with the level of gameplay going on right now. Seriously, man. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Woo! And honestly, you're the biggest question on everybody's mind. Amar, why are you using Soma and Karnan? You have Furus and Karnan. You brought Furus and Karnan for a reason. You sacrificed that. You sacrificed the Voss for. How could you? Foolish streamer sacrificing the Voss for. Also, you could take the Furus. And for what? To not even use it. Shame. Anyway, I've got my buff going. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. All right. There you go. Nice and easy. That's all I can say is like, dude, time to have a little bit of fun. You know, you've been playing Warframe for a long time. You're like, fuck, man. I think it's nice to have, you know, the true... like the basic, like your goated setups. And I think, dude, that's why like when I've been playing the randomizer long enough, I'm like, fuck, man. I literally, every single mission I do, I put myself in like all of these awful positions. Like, you guys are like, what's the worst acolyte out there? You guys are like, what's the worst acolyte? Everybody's like, violence, violence, violence. A couple of people are like malice, you know, but I'm like mania. You're like, mania? Yeah, mania. Yeah, he has fucking Zephyr's turbulence ability. So you shoot him in the face, and like all your bullets just bounce off of his face. And I was like, I feel like a fucking moron. I was like, I am straight like I'm usually like 25, 30 minutes into an Omnia, just chilling, having a good time. I was doing an alchemy. I was doing a fucking survival on the Entrati laboratories, and I was like, bro. Oh my god. Like, this motherfucker loves to show up when I'm using fucking Sestra and Karnan, which is just the Sestra but with more damage. That's it. It's just oh yeah, you just hold down the click button and it does more crit. It's just what would you call that? It's Soma and Karnan. It was Hada Satya, but a little bit worse, but also very, very simple to use. Like, I was using it and I was like, fuck, man. And yeah, it's like a blast build. Like, it has fucking blast damage on it. And yeah, I love these lag chunks. I'm gonna hit this and then performance mode. Okay, there you go, chat. Oh yeah, I can't see the audio levels either. Okay, let's not get cooked. But yeah, I think the audio level should be fine. I'll have to find out if it really affects the gameplay. I think the answer is probably no. I think this shit just kind of runs like garbage sometimes. Anyway, I've got one more thing to pull up. One more thing to pull up as always. There we go. There we go. All right, we're back, chat. Look how simple that was. All right, we're ready to go. And yeah. Ooh, wait. Where was that guy? Over there? I see that guy. I see that fellow. Oh, no enemies. I'm going to just deactivate my 3. Like, seriously. It's a pretty good shield regen, honestly. I guess you do have an ass load of shields. Nice, it's a blitz. Those bro's cooked. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think, all I'm gonna get, oh, am I even gonna get, yeah, I'll get Arcane Avenger for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm cooked. I'm just gonna stand on him. Hey, I wonder if anybody else has secondary encumber. That's what I've always said. Either you have it or somebody else has it, but someone has secondary encumber. Like, it's such a simple loadout. And also, yeah, this game is just cooked. This is just beyond anything. This is not like Streamlabs or TikTok. This is just fucking Warframe is like, bro, please chill. Like, but this is its own game. I'm like, do I need to like optimize? Like, I've looked at the stats on this shit and I'm like, what is going on? Like, literally, it's using like 30% of my CPU and my GPU right now, and I'm still trying to crack the code. Oh shit, we doing an Elite Deep Archimedea. Oh fuck, Folkloric is Folkloric's a little bit late. Yeah, we're a little bit one mission deep. Yeah, we're already too late. Yeah, it's already too far gone. But yeah, we're one mission deep into a good old Elite. Yeah, I hate main. Yeah, because like, yeah, so many weapons just get fucking cucked. You're like, yeah, I have a really strong projectile weapon, which is just the simplest way to take care of an acolyte. Like, after you've been playing, you know how to take care of an acolyte. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, the one dude who's like, yeah, fuck off. He's just gonna run towards you and stab you. I think it's also the one that, is it the one that, like it has the rapier and it'll fucking lift you. Like, you get shot. Oh, cooked my entire shield. That's fine. That's what operator is for. You got time, dude. You pop into operator real quick. Just let yourself chill out. Wait, what? We got two? We got two in the mix now, chat. Goodness gracious. Wow. It's a party, man. Fuck. Oh, so somebody summoned this. Okay, we're gonna cruise on out of here, it seems. We're gonna have a beefy time. Should I pop this? I don't think I can do anything to this guy. Yeah, I don't think this is doing much more damage. Ooh, yeah, I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, so I think that was Nautilus. I don't know. Do you have Cordon on Nautilus? Are you using? I don't know if I've even been seeing Cordon. I don't know if there's been enough enemies around. Jesus, I'm bewildered. I'm befustered. What is that weapon you are using? I am using the Furious Incarnate. Oh my God, 46 FPS, 50 FPS. Bro, Jesus Christ. I am blown away. 53 FPS. This is under 60 FPS now. 46 FPS. What the hell is going on? Do I need to look at my... Do I need to change my shit around, dude? Oh my God. I feel like I'm acting the fool. I need to change my stuff or shit's gonna get blown, dude. So I need to look into why Warframe is using, what is it? It's going to be like 30% of my stuff, right? Straight. Oh, I don't want to die. Let's do this. Anything is fine. Yeah, 31%, 39%. Yeah, I can give a fuck if the previews are, ooh, melee arcade adapter. That's juicy. I like that. I could give a fuck if all that shit's running. It's not using everything it should be. I'm crying right now. I'm straight crying. Prob me. Mag is crazy. Yeah. No, I don't know if Warframe just isn't taking advantage of the game. Because I know that, like, look at this. It's running at 120 now. Yeah. Like, I don't know if Warframe's, like, not taking full advantage of my computer. Because, like, dude, when I run Stranger of Paradise, which is, like, from 2018 or something, it's, like, I think pre-COVID. Bro, that shit. What's up? Wait, what? Did I miss something, Drywall? Oh, you're saying you're adding me? I'm looking for a weapon like Archiplasmor. Oh, then yeah, you're just looking for like Lex Incarnon. That's just... Lex Incarnon is just a fucking girthy ass bullet that does a zillion damage and just nukes everything. Like, that shit is fuck. That shit is really, really nice. Very, very easy to use as well. Yeah, and we're gonna, like, dude, trust me, we got a 3-stack. I don't think we're super worried about a disruption. It's definitely not gonna be as awful as you know, in terms of lag. We're at 97, 104. So that's what I mean. It's like, sometimes Warframe runs beautiful, but then yeah, in certain moments it's like the game is like, bro, you need to chill out. Like, we cannot, like, the game itself is like, bro. So it's like, maybe I'm not optimized. Maybe I need to look into taking full advantage of my GPU and CPU. Like, why the fuck is this happening, bro? Oh, I gotcha. There you go. Nice and easy. Very simple. We've got Chris on the beat. Chris on the beat. 3,000 shields. Yeah, it might be cool. There's 2, right? Yeah, there's 2 from 2 separate directions. All right, let's just stand here, I guess. Ooh, this guy's kind of weak. Damn. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is the disruption target so weak? That's cringe. That's fucking lame. Well, why is it lame? Am I internalizing right now? Yeah, why is that lame? Do I want to show off? Yeah, I do want to show off a little bit, chat. Let's be honest. We play Warframe. I'm a Warframe player. I like to show off a little bit. Come on, be real. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily always a bad thing. Like, who doesn't? Who doesn't want to have a little fun? Who doesn't? Yeah, if you're good at, if you can make a lot of if you can make a lot of 3-point shots, if you can make a lot of free throws, are you not going to shoot a bunch of free throws? You know what I mean? If you like to sink threes, are you not going to sink threes? Dude. If you're not going to, Amar, equating himself to Steph Curry, as always. Amar, letting his whole shields get cooked. Yeah, that's correct. Amar, super duper lame. Amar, Pazoul's assassin. Right, chat? You know once I snagged it, I was like, oh, it's mine forever. Yes. Forever and ever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever. What's the next one? Take me to the next one. Yes. Good. Nice and easy. All right. What do you think about the Zobov shotgun skin? I don't know if I know that shotgun skin. Do I need to look into that shotgun skin? Oh. Am I missing out because I love a good shotgun skin? Am I using it? I don't know. Like there's only a few shotgun skins that I know of. Is it like the long one? Did you like the new Ember skin? I loved the new Ember skin. New Ember skin is goated. You know why, chat. You know why we love the new Ember skin. Goodness gracious. Anyway, we're here to play Warframe, but wow. I was kind of maxing out my mic a little bit, but goodness gracious, the bit carries on a little bit too far sometimes. I'll tell you that. Still fine on shields. A gameplay update for Hildryn is what I would say is pillage is kind of making me suffer a little bit because of course the boys are maxing out on damage. They're straight goon maxing on damage. So what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Little old me, like small, weak, feeble old Amar. The streamer, the pathetic streamer Amar. He calls himself Archon Amar, but he doesn't even do level cap. How can he be a streamer if he doesn't do level cap? Truly, I say truly, I tell you. Ooh, wow, that's kind of nice. Nice and simple, chatters. Wow, well played, chatters. Nice and simple. Wow, yeah. And that's what I'll always say. I am not a founder. I was 13 years old when this game came out. When the founder pack and shit came out. And this game had a stamina bar. And I played it on PS4 for a little while. And I did not. No level cap? Yeah. I know I'm cringe, right? I'm a fucking loser, right? How can you call yourself a streamer? How can you call yourself a content creator? God. Yeah, nah, I'm chill. Dude, that's what I always said. I'm the type of guy that will do a Void Cascade Omnia for 40 minutes, and they'll end up at level 220. And I'll be like, look at this, gamers. This is how you do it. I was like, woo. But yeah, you can, like, burn through those objectives. But yeah, I mean, you can. The faster you do it, the faster you get the relic. So if you're in a squad, I was like, fuck, man. You guys are going to spam it right to the top. Me too, bro. I was 13. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. I have all the mastery in the game. I am max mastery, but I am not a founder, so I don't have that mastery. And I pretty much, because of Deviri, I can pretty much count the number of weapons that I don't own. And they're all the single versions of pistols. It's single stubba. It's Bolto. There's not even a Bolto Prime. There's only normal Bolto. I was like, ugh, fucking yuck. Ew, gross. Disgusting. Fucking foul. You know what I mean? So there's like very specific weapons in the game that I'm like, okay, yeah, if that shows up in Deviri, I'm cooked. Like there's a lot more pistols in Deviri where I'm just like, fuck if I don't get a good pistol. But yeah, if I get like a god roll pistol, then I can kind of take whatever else I want. Because yeah, the best like 15 to 20% of pistols in the game are like the best in the game. Currently going on a Kullervo Harmony build. I just did 2 point every time I cast one. Yeah, but like, who was showing me? I think it was who was it? Was it? Oh, I think it was Corpsey Clown that was showing a Harmony build with no buffs. That was using melee afflictions, and if he got a headshot, then that was hitting level cap. That was hitting 2.1 billion. Like the whole point was just literally just show off a build without any buffs and show it doing damage cap. And I was like, nice. There you go. That's the thing. If my community's gonna post a damage cap clip, I don't need to post a damage cap clip. Sorry, chat. Not necessary. I'm gonna have a way better time just playing fucking Omnias, and that's it. That's it. Just playing fucking Omnias. And honestly, I love me a little bit of solo Omnias. I've realized that most of my builds are like not well optimized unless I'm playing solo. Like unless I actually have full advantage of how the enemy, like full advantage of every enemy in the area, I'm gonna struggle on all my fronts. Like all of my abilities are just gonna suffer because like I'm not in like full control of what's going on in the mission, because like people are just spamming like so many of my kits. I'm like, bro, why do I always need so much enemy density for it to like function properly? And then the whole point of enemy density is you have the density, and then you only need it to be dense long enough for you to be able to like straight map wipe. Like I've realized, like I've almost thought of it like COD. Like if you guys have ever played like those like old school like Black Ops maps, like what would happen in a team deathmatch is they would fucking spawn swap you. Like they would kill you so many times that they would like go to your side, and then they would force you to spawn on the other side of the map, and they would just do that back and forth. And like you realize as a team that like once you got spawn swapped in like a TDM, like you were cooked. Like the other team was like fucking with you at that point, and I was like, oh my god, that's awful. Void Cascade gets hella old, so I get it. Yeah. And like, yeah, I'm like, why am I doing it? To sell like the fucking, to sell shit for, like to sell Void Arcanes or like Zeramin Arcanes? Like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna do Omnias. Like, I'm gonna do a Void Cascade that takes like maybe twice as long or like 50% as long, like 150% longer. And like, dude, yeah, I'm gonna take my sweet time in a solo Omnia. I'm not like speed running that shit, because I realize like part of the difficulty is like, yeah, it just scales up like so fucking fast, and I was like, no, I'm good, I'll do a shorter mission. Like that's what I always said. I've been farming up Hero Prime sets for like my raffles, and I'm like, dude, I love like crafting 10 like Radiant relics and then just doing them back to back to back. Like, you know what I mean? Just like doing them back to back to back. And it's so much fun. And then you do 10 and then that's it. And then you're out. And then you just do 10 and you're out. And I was like, it's not the most optimized way. Because if you go, I think, for 3 rotations in a relics, then you'll get the max buff. And then so after that point is the best for you, because you'll get the most like rewards from the mission. Do you have hammer shot? I don't know. I have to see how many hammer shots I have. Was that oh, that's a nightmare mod, I think. Yeah, I might have a couple. Let's see. I was told that Varuna was all really good, so I got her, but haven't seen what she's capable of yet. Yeah, is Exceltra? I think I spelled it right. Was it good? It looks good. Yeah, I think that's Master Rank 8, I think. So that kind of sucks. These arms are going to be a bitch to kill. They're going to be fucking annoying because they don't have heads. Oh, those shits are going to blow up too, yeah. You could just stay out of the fucking circle and you'll be fine. Yeah, that'll pop your shields real quick, chatters. I'll be honest with you. You're gonna watch the arms. If you can remember one thing in Elite Archimedea, it's watch the fucking arms. I'll try and buff you guys and give you some actual shields the whole time. But yeah, you might get cooked by a. Look for the little circle on the ground and you'll be fine. But yeah, you just keep moving ahead. Like it's gonna benefit you to just like move fast and eat ass. Like it's seriously gonna benefit you to eat ass. Like in this situation, like more than ever, more than most. I would say you're definitely going to want to lean into that a little bit. Yeah, just keep cruising. Full steam ahead. Not really trying to move slow. That's the... I mean, in Warframe, are you ever trying to move slow? Can I be real with you, chat? Are you ever... Like, name a mission where you're moving slow. Even in a defense mission, I'm kind of like jumping and dodging and weaving. I'm moving like a madman in most missions. And that's why I was like, dude, I was using fucking... I was using Arcane Doubleback. I was using Arcane Doubleback, and I was using 2 shield regen mods for my shield gate build with like 500 or 600 shields. And I was like, yeah, Arcane Doubleback is like a 5-second stack. And you get a stack from bullet jumping, double jumping, and rolling. So it's like, yeah, just doing your normal movement tech, like the basic movement tech will put you at 75% damage reduction for 5 seconds. And then I think it goes down to 50 and yada, yada, yada. So it's like you can stack. It might only count the ones that you have. So it's like you'll get a bonus for whatever you have. So it's like, in most situations, I don't think I would tell everyone to use it, but I was using it. I'm out of fucking ammo. I'm straight out of ammo, bro. That's so fucked, man. All right, I'm cooked. I'm locking in with Cobra and Crane. All right, chat. New wave of gameplay. Locking in with Cobra and Crane. And then definitely not getting hit by explodey hands. Talking to my chatters about don't get hit by explodey hands, and then for sure making sure to not do that myself. So what can I say, chat? We got to move a little bit quicker. I can see it. I can feel it, guys. You know, I expect more, if I'm being honest. Except I might just cook myself. But yeah, let's just stay out in front. Ooh, nice. Nice. Breach Surge. Love a little bit of Breach Surge. Goodness gracious. Wow. That was nice. Woo. Wow. It's a combo action right there. Ooh, yeah, that's Corden for sure. Yeah, dude, I'll tell you what. You get a bad roll on Elite Archimedea, that's an instant fail. Yeah, that's fucked. What am I missing? Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Okay. Accelerator is decent. Seeing crazy builds for it. It's full auto explosive with less real time the faster you run. Yep, there you go. Exactly, exactly. So it really incentivizes you to straight spam, as always. I mean, what doesn't in Warframe, if I'm being real? Oh, goodness gracious, I'm feeling a little gooberific. Do I see the weak points? There you go. Oh, so my melee is going to do shit damage. Oh, that's super duper gamer moment. Super duper gamer moment. Oh, he just shat on all of my shields. Now that's what I call Pog Champ. Anyway. No. Funny how my next account, Wild Wolf Prime, just been on my Hildryn Prime. Well.
Are you all right? I saw.
If it isn't who I think it is, goodness gracious.
Construct.
What can I say except for it's a easy clap moment. We just finish. Nice and easy. I will say now, at this point in the stream, oh my god, we have 1,800 likes. I didn't even mention that. I don't think I mentioned the likes the whole stream. Thank you. We have 1,800 likes, dude. I appreciate it. Oh my god, and 5 new followers on TikTok. So, dude, thank you. What am I talking about? We finished the Elite Archimedea. Congratulations. You earned yourself some melee crescendos and a Tau Forged yellow, which is pretty poggers. Also a normal yellow. Very nice. The amount of shards I missed. Oh, goodness. Peep my shields. Woo. Yeah, that was an easy clap moment. All right. Bull, what am I doing? Chat. Can you check, please? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see if we got a hammer shot. But you'll have to join the Discord for it. I'll tell you that right now. Hammer shot. Let's see how many we have. Oh, we have 2. Yep, we got some hammer shots left over in the bank. So, join the Discord. If you're not following already on YouTube, follow. Yeah, join the Discord. We'll get you in there. I'm sure the chat has other things if you need it. Netrocells. Yes, Netrocells. That's what I'm forgetting. Wow. Am I stupid, chat? Am I a little goober? Am I a little silly fellow? Anyway, we're going Zen with rifle. We're scrolling down to, of course, Kome for the chat, for all the chatters. And then I'm using... I am using Miter Incarnate. I recently added Z-Huge. I add Zooge to the list. Adding Zooge to the list is mega poggers. There you go. I can swap between Sicarus and Sestra now. So you guys will get to see 2 different pistols. You'll get to see Sicarus Incarnate and Sestra Incarnate. And, of course, I've got the heavy slam weapons. I've got all of my arcane adapters. So we're just working our way through every single weapon on this list, save for a few of them. So welcome to the next many months of my life. Like, dude, this is the new usage list. Sans a few weapons. Like, once the list is fully allocated and I've like decided which weapons I like the most, then we'll do a recap, and then we'll do a refresh and see if we want to add any more weapons to the list. But I think we have a pretty comprehensive list of like weapons that are actually like sick as fuck, and I actually kind of like playing them. Okay, here we go. Well, somebody can play Nova. Goodness. Oh, wow. Somebody's got to play Nova. Am I randomized? Yeah, I'm good to go. Chatters. As always, I am using Worm Prime just for negate. That's it. Just so I can prevent a status proc.
Hi.
Oh, pretty poggers.
I gotta believe there's some clue to where Albrecht went in those Netris. Let's crack that thing.
Oh. What else can I say, chat? It's been a great Elite Archimedea. I love an easy complete. Is that me being arrogant? Is that me being an arrogant fucking pig? I think the answer is yes. But it's a Netricel. And yes, a Netricel is a mission that is very fun to do solo. I'll be honest, like when I did solo Netricels back in the day, I had a ball, dude. They were so much fun.
The anchor hold.
It was like way easier than I thought it would be. Ooh,
Wrong answers.
Octavia.
But
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing
Netricel
much
without
this mission. All right. So, of course, the Kome gimmick is how many decrees will I be able to successfully apply to myself during this mission? Because, of course, they tried to implement assist kills for decrees, and it like broke the whole game apparently. So that's fucking awesome, at least from what I saw of the chat. Anyway, I have a 3 to activate and a 1 to activate, and I do also have Arcane Avenger, so I am kind of acting like a silly fellow. But yeah, we've got a bunch of fun gameplay, and we need to move a little bit quicker because currently we're in last place. Wow. So I will say, oh wait, why am I going here? Someone else needs to go somewhere else. We're following the white dot. Only one person needs to follow the white. You're following the white dot. Master, I follow the white dot. I don't know what that guy's name is, but he's like a dude that's his voice, and that's like the character that he plays. And he was in like the Addams Family or something. I have no fucking idea, but it's crazy, bro. Crazy. Anyway, keep on moving. Heaven Turtle, say what's up. Heaven Turtle, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying it. We're kind of straight maxing out on a Netricels. It's 8:02, so we did a solid hour for Elite Archimedea, and now we are cruising on through with a little bit of Kome. I've got my wonderful little ribbon on, looking fly as ever. What can I say? What can I say? Chatter is goodness gracious. Yeah, I think we just know where the Netricel is. I think we can just guess. Oh wait, no, the console is over there. That's very good. All right, goodness, wow. Moving faster than I could ever expect. I think it means that it should just be here. Oh, there's a thing. So somebody's gonna grab that. Somebody's getting that. Yeah, it should be in one of these rooms, right? No, maybe I have it wrong. It's right here. Yeah, okay, you got it. We're good. Oh, there's a whole nother arena. Okay, I see. There's a whole nother arena. I'm silly. I forgot how the map spawning mechanics work. I'm bad at this game, apparently.
Will open the Netricel.
I'm reminded every single day. Every single moment, actually, you know. You gotta keep that in mind, chat.
The Netricel doors
you gotta keep yourself humble. Anyway, this is gonna be the struggle bus moment. Major gamer moment, as it was. Alright, we're gonna hit this. Enemies affected by electricity. That's fucking poggers. Let's hit that. Oh, I have melee influence on my kit. I could lock in. But I doubt, no, because then I won't actually kill them. I won't actually be in range, right? Oh, I got a couple kills, it seems. There we go, nice, very good. Yeah, so far nothing. Yeah, I might just stick with... Oh, that's Miter. I'm swapping this. There you go, a couple more kills. Yeah, we're not doing terrible. Somebody's got a pull ability. Wait, was that Corden? Somebody's got a pull ability? Wait, let me see that again. Somebody's got a pull ability? What was that? I spied that with my little eye. I spied that. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna at least try and get a Kome buff. God, that's the thing. The 4 does take, like, I should put a casting speed buff on this, honestly. But yeah, I won't. I'll say it, but I won't, unfortunately, chat. We're just gonna hit this. That should get a couple of them in electricity. There you go. Nice and simple. Nice and easy, nice and simple. I'm gonna hit growing power. Look at this. Woo! Yeah, and that's the thing, chat. It's been a while. I don't know if I forgot to do Netra Cells last time. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay. Poggers. Major big Poggers moment. Big Poggin Lord moment. Okay, I can stand here. That's good. Oh, nice. Ground Slam and Power Strike. Boost attack speed. Damn, I could give a fuck. That sucks. That's fucking lame. Alright, chat. Fine, I'll take it. Fine. I won't be an asshole. Fine. 20 meters away. Nice, and that's a mega. Is this far enough away? Do I just be in the doorway? Yeah, just be in the doorway. Look at this. Look how good I am at Warframe. Back and forth till the day I die, chat. That's what I'll say. Back and forth till the day I fucking die. Wishy-washy till the day I die. Okay? I'm gonna be bipolar on my deathbed. I'll tell you that right now, chat. But only in a what is that? Goofy, stupid ass, dumb boy way. Super caveman moment way. But yeah, here we go. Keep moving. Full steam ahead. Full steam ahead to all the chatters. Yeah, dude, you're seeing it live. And that's what I've always said. If you're a guy like me, and you're used to spamming a bunch of dailies, Netra Cells is the best daily. That's why it's a weekly, because it's too cool. It's too good. It's just a... Wait, where's the Necromite? Wait, where's the... Did you guys just kill the Necromites while I was standing here? Did I miss all of this? Did you guys definitely just killed the Necromites while I was talking, right? That's like, bro, I literally did not even notice they were Necromites. Bro, that's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. That's the depths. That's the depths right there. That's fuck. I was straight yapping. How are you invisible the whole time? Because we have an Octavia in the squad, and I am in range of Octavia. So as long as I crouch to the beat of Octavia's chorus, I forget which. It's one of her Manticore segments. It creates these little rings around Octavia, and if you do things in time with those rings, then you get a buff. So you'll get like, well, to start off with, you'll get free armor, but then you'll also get like multi-shot for your rifle, or multi-shot for your projectile weapons, and then you'll get attack speed for your melee weapons. And then if you crouch, you'll be invisible, and if you jump, you'll speed up. So it's like 4 different buffs that fill your screen. Like, bro, if you have an Octavia and a Wisp, you are cooked, bro. You're gonna have 2.5 rows of buffs, and you're like, God. And you have adaptation on top of that. Like, you're fucked, bro. You're absolutely gassed to the gills, as it was, because of me. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Rolo's got my back, so I can just focus on yapping. Don't worry about it, Omar. You can focus on yapping. Ooh, Tauforged Blue is pretty poggers. I'm rolling in Tauforged Blues and Tauforged Yellows, if I'm being honest. Honestly, take it or leave it, chat. Wow, that's 1. What am I changing up? My rifle and my pistol, I guess. And potentially my melee. Yeah, probably all 3, actually. Now that it's all randomized, look at this. Add a Rhino and Citrine for more buffs. Well, yeah, at that point, you're just straight goon maxing, bro. Oh, still using Sicarus. Poggers. I'll just scroll all the way down to the bottom. I use this. Nice. Using Amphis. Okay, Amphis. And then Miter should change as well. Miter becomes... Ooh, just Z-Huge. Z-Huge. Yes, that's correct. He is huge. Okay, that's it. That's all we're changing. Always buy your shiny treasure. Exactly. Hey. Shiny treasure. Well said, Chris. Nice. Couldn't have said it better myself. The more shiny treasure, the better. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad they moved it to Cavia Standing, because, bro, do I love farming Cavia Standing, apparently. Bro, am I a simp for fucking Cavia Standing, apparently. Bro, do I fucking suck Lloyd's cock, apparently. Not to lean into the bit a little too much, but yeah, dude. You'll always catch me farming melee arcane adapters. Literally till the day I die, I'll be farming I'm gonna be like, yeah, I finally have a stockpile of 10, and then I'm like, oh god, what have I done? But yeah, infinite cavia standing. That's what I always say. It's like one of my favorite dailies to do. To just log in and do your cavia standing. Fucking mega poggers. Mega poggers. I'm a Wisp main. I literally have all my hours in her 79%. That's fucking crazy. With normal Wisp or with Wisp? Please let it be at least Wisp Prime. That would kind of suck if it was normal Wisp. I would hate for that to be the case. Because yeah, that's... If I'm going to have a bunch of usage in a frame, it's going to be a Prime. I'm not going to fucking... You're not going to catch me dead out here with like Lavos for me is like... It's like in the 1.4s or something. Like Lavos is like almost in the top 10 Warframes of all time in terms of usage. And I was like, bro, that's fucked. And that's purely because of doing like a zillion billion Railjack missions. Where like I just used Lavos and then it just gave my Railjack abilities just longer cooldowns. That's it. That was like the only downside. And I was like, bro, this is gas. This is like so easy. So anyway, let's hit this. We're just gonna burn it real quick, nice and easy. We're well on our way. Of course, it's just gonna be some real quick triple Netracells. Top tier gameplay. But yeah, I mean, classic Monday stream is kind of all I can say. Having a good time. Chilling out a little bit for Netracells, honestly, dude. Like, Netracells go so hard, and you're seeing it. Like, you move fast. You've never moved faster. Like, you've never moved faster than just trying to get the Netracell started. You're like, fuck, man. Get it over with already. Chatters, am I right? They force you to run through 3 arenas to get to the last arena, and then that's where the Netracell is. It's kind of crazy. It, like, forces all the spawns into that into that last arena. So it is kind of crazy. I'll fucking kill this guy. I'll blow his arms off. I'll blow his fucking arms off, I tell you. Say less, Chad. I'll blow his fucking arms off. Okay? I don't know what that voice is. I don't even know what that, like, character is. It's like butch-ass American. Just, like, like, overly fucking macho American man, probably. Kill enemies while sliding with energy drain. You fucking sons of bitches. I will never kill enemies while sliding. What do I have in the secondary slot? Sicarus?
Using the key glyphs will open
Seems like I'm spamming the... What? I have all the key glyphs. What is it?
That wasn't the right.
Who has the key glyph? I have all the key glyphs. I have all the key glyphs. Who has the key glyphs?
I was afraid.
Oh, you fucking stupid... Oh my god, piece of shit. Why am I raging? Why? It took 5 extra seconds, but yeah. I was getting mad at that. I was getting mad at that silly little deer alien thingy. I need headshots before I can do anything. Chatters. Let's be honest. You played the game long enough. You need headshots for Incarnants. That's rule number 1. Okay, time to get some slide kills. Oh, I didn't charge up. I'm looking silly. Here we go. Nice and simple. This shit does just do a fuck ton of damage. Oh my god, I can slide in the air. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can master that. Oh, nope. Getting some awful shots in. Getting some awful shots. 8 kills. That's pretty poggers. Sliding in the air. Should I get Kome or Hildryn Mommy Prime? Dude, Hildryn Prime, honestly. If you can get a Prime, I would say go for a Prime. Nice and easy. Should I just burn this buff? Fuck off. Omikuji rejected. Fuck off. 2-second cooldown, I'll take it. So yeah, I'm not going to hit the max cooldown anyway, so I could care less. It's like not super good to do that, but yeah, I'm not gonna let it drain all my energy. There you go, enemies in cold. That fucking finally. Okay. God. Fucking game. Fucking game. Giving me energy drain. I was like, fuck you. Seriously? Forcing me to do slides, like the worst shit in the game, like making me cry. I was like, damn, this sucks ass. Oh, I'll stay here. They got it. They got a handle, chat. Kome is easy to farm. Yeah, if you're thinking of buying someone, I'd say go for a Prime. Yeah. Like, if you're thinking about just farming, then yeah, Kome is very easy to farm. But yeah, like buying a frame is like a different story. Like if you have access to Hildryn Prime, if you're like already thinking about getting a Prime, I was like, you kind of might as well. Like if you're already willing to make kind of that investment, then it goes pretty hard to have a Prime. Because yeah, it's a lot easier for me to like invest Archon shards and like invest in Umbra Forma if you want it. Although I don't think Hildryn necessarily needs an Umbra Forma, so I guess I could hit these guys with my 4 and hopefully Yeah, it looks like I did proc corrosive on that. There you go. Nice and easy. Oh, what am I missing? What was that? Oh, somebody dropped... oh, Max is back. Max dropped a W. Goodness, thank you, Max. Welcome back, Max, as always. Playing some Kome, trying to fucking get a Kome buff. Trying to pop a single decree in a team mission, which is always a struggle. As always, chatters. But yeah, here we go. Keep it moving. I do like... Where am I getting the buff from? Is this just my base setup? Oh, I probably get it from Octavia is giving me the buff. I think Octavia is probably giving me a fire rate buff just because I'm probably just built in shooting on the beat. I would assume the setup is just guaranteed to be shooting on the beat. Is kind of how it's set up. Alright, keep moving. Alright, I'm going to just hit these enemies while they're there. Seems like one enemy had cold on it. Okay, chap. Hey, take it or leave it. Sometimes it happens. Yeah, I mean, that's why I have Kome as she is. So I can just use her as normal, regardless of whatever decrees I get. It's kind of how it's set up. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, shout out Max. Cope May. Cope May? You guys are making it Cope May. I can't get any fucking kills. Yeah, that's Cope May. That's my struggle with literally every mission I ever do on stream. That's why, like, half the time I just don't play. Like, yeah, that's like half the time I don't play. It's because, like, yeah, like, for real, all of my builds are, like, drastically more optimized solo. Just because, like, that's how I play. And so I'm like, bro, I will play with you guys on stream. Kamar, you know it's true. You guys are watching it live. I'm more hard-pressed to find enemies than, like, even get shot or do anything. I'm more pressed to get shot. Like, I'm more pressed to see a single enemy, bro. It's more a problem with spawning than anything. This guy's trash. He knows how to he knows how to poke my buttons. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these guys are just afraid to play every Warframe. They're just be like, yeah, the frame sucks, i.e. I never have to play them again. They're like, oh, I never have to play Kome again? Say less. Cope May all day. Cope May all day. I'm Cope May. I'm also Limbo Cope. I cope with Limbo too because I don't want to play Limbo. I cope with Ivara because I don't want to play Ivara normal gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, they all, yeah. Cope with Ivara, yeah. Yeah, that's how you guys sound right now. That's how you guys sound. Prime time. I was naughty. I bought Zaku. Uh-oh, Zaku Prime should be coming out soon. I don't like Kome. It feels really bad in a team. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't like fucking playing her in a team. I don't like playing a lot of frames in a team because it's just fucking annoying. I don't see a single enemy the entire mission. I don't like. These guys are straight maxing it out. Like, it's more a problem with competing with your teammates than it is with, like, being good at the game. And yeah, like, yeah, if competing with your teammates is, like, part of being good at the game, then, like, yeah, I'm gonna continue to do what I always do, which is fucking play solo. So the only person I'm competing with is myself and the fucking Acolyte or the Thrax enemy. Yeah. All right, what am I missing? Oh my God! Dark Raider says, "Can Hildryn go invisible?" Hildryn got such a large buff. Hildryn is probably the best defense frame, armor strip, CC, and ridiculous damage. Competing for bottom 5 frame. By the way, yeah, like I could care less about what people think about. Yeah, I will be forced to play every frame, and so I will figure out a way to make them work. That's my thing. Yeah, I'm not here to, like, tell people to use them. I'm not here to, like, argue which is better, Ivara and Limbo in normal gameplay. Yeah, I'm down. Limbo, especially that damage buff, is juicy. Yeah, but that's the thing. Limbo is fucking weird. That's it. That's the only thing. Limbo is weird. And just, dude, the fact of whether you're in or the out, I've played enough Limbo to be like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to. There are a few frames that I just won't play. I'm okay with that. Hildryn's new augment cooked. Yeah, exactly. Aegis Gale is so crazy. And yeah, that Aegis Gale is a great example where I'm like, this augment is insane. And I'm basically only going to take advantage of it when I'm solo. Because that's the only time that I'm going to be, like, absolutely surrounded by enemies. And, like, able to, like, truly just fully spam everything. Like, just... I was like, it was like one of those ultimate abilities where I was like, God, this is like Ember levels of just like, oh, the only thing I'm doing is just casting my abilities. I was like, fuck, man, this is crazy. Anyway, Chris is done for the night. Me and Dane were a call realized 20 minutes after you left. Yeah, I was ready to let you guys talk. I was fully ready to let you guys talk. As you know, chat, I like to chill out after I do this. I'm a half off. I'll be tuned in though. Appreciate it. But yeah, that's what I've always said is like, I like to chill out a little bit sometimes. I've been watching some more Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars stan. I'm a junkie. 2,500 likes on TikTok. Oh my goodness. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. What am I missing? I don't like comment. Yeah, I got that. Oh my boy. Oh boy. Did we ever talk? I'm gonna blow the Discord up. Helmets off. Kome's 2 when doing anything that isn't survival. It's really bad on short missions. Yeah. No, I agree with that. That's fine. It's also like totally fair assessment. But yeah, the 2 to me, just doing a solo survival, like a solo Omnia with Kome. 1/3 hourly Discord plug. True. Yeah, shout out Drywall for mentioning it, but Drywall did say he's gonna blow up the Discord. And yeah, I do have a Discord. Link to it is in my description on YouTube or in the profile on TikTok. You can go there, join the Discord. There is a section called submissions. You can submit once a month. You get submitted into the monthly raffle. You could win a Hero Prime set. I still have a bunch of those. I've got some ribbons to give away, and of course a little bit of plat. So I've got that. But then also, if you want to submit if you want to just submit text, that's totally fine. You can just do that in the submissions, or you can submit, if you want to submit a picture, there's a special channel for you called New, and you can submit there, and then one of the chatters can approve it, and then we'll get going from there. So that's basically all I got. It's 8:21. We've got one more Netracell, and then I guess we'll do some Omnias probably. I need to farm some Omnias. Oh, wait, chat. I also have to say, I think I missed it that Max drops a dolphin as well. So goodness gracious, thank you, Max. But what was I doing? I was changing my shirt. What was I talking about? Fuck. Yeah, I guess yeah. Seems like we're basically back to normal. Seems like everything is good to go. So made a few changes. Simplified stuff a little bit. So yeah, the main thing is like, yeah, I just just put anything in the submission so that I just have to go to the submissions. If you're gonna post something elsewhere, I would also appreciate if you just repost it in the submission so I can just go through it once a month. It does help myself. To just have it there. But yeah, like get some free stuff. You'll get your stuff shown off. So whatever you submit, we'll be able to show it off live for everybody. So that's kind of the whole point is there's like a little bit of you get involved, you have a good time. We get to see what you're working with, whatever weird way to phrase it, excuse me for that, but yeah, you people are always putting crazy stuff like Corpsey Clown put in the damage cap harmony build, and that went crazy. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I think we're ready to go. Would you ever shave the stash? Yeah, I think I would shave the mustache. I don't think I look terrible without a mustache. Like at that, like it would be for a giveaway, or it would be for a goal or something. Like if I hit 1,000 okay, chat. Here's what I'll say: if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll shave off my mustache for a week or 2 weeks. Yeah, Mar has seen my face. Yeah, exactly. Well said. Yeah. So once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will shave off my mustache, and I will leave it bare. Well, bare in quotes for like a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe half. Yeah, maybe 2 weeks. I'll leave it bare before I fully shave it. I won't fully shave it. I will keep the 5 o'clock shadow. Oh yeah, 690 subscribers. Yeah. There you go. So, I gotta say, we have hit. We're so close to 700. Like the whole streaming more often. Like, I'll tell you right now that my titles and thumbnails are working really well on YouTube. Like, a lot of the streams that I'm doing are getting, like, insanely good viewership after the fact. So, like, a huge thank you to everyone who watches my videos in the future and, like, thinks that this is a stream that's, like, well enough produced that you have this, like, mostly on the rails but still, like, fully unscripted segment of me just talking about what I'm going to be playing that week. Or like that day, and then like mostly just gameplay for like the back half. So there's a little bit of like, okay, what am I talking about each episode? Like specific episodes do have topics that we're going over, like whatever build I'm cooking with recently. Like I want to do a shout out for Lua. once I can get... So I have Dante crafting. I crafted Dante fully legit. Did not have to worry about anything. You know what I mean? Like, did not... I had a zillion, billion, million of the vessel capillaries. Like, I had so many. I was like, bro, this is fucking stupid. Literally, the mission is just... It shows up everywhere. It shows up as a bounty, right? It shows up as Elite Archimedea, right? So you just end up doing... You end up doing Entrati Disruption so much that you literally have like an unlimited supply. You can get like a couple 100,000 credits if you want from the vessel capillaries. Like if you're truly just farming Entrati Disruption, like you can spam that shit like crazy. I'm just so impressed. Kome isn't bad. I just don't like her mid-game survivability. Her gambling isn't very rewarding. She should have an augment that allows the player to choose the decree. No, that would make her way too, like, that's what I mean is like, bro, that's crazy. Choose the decree? That's crazy. Like, to me, the way I have Kome built is like you start off with a bunch of initial buffs because it makes it easier to get your decrees active. But then the buffs are also always active all the time. Like you have Omamori for survivability. You have Bunraku to, like... It's basically a lockdown that also primes enemies and like casts a bunch of status, and it's like it has an absurd range, and the ability of it to just look at an entire arena and just capture them all. 2 decrees with lower quality decrees would make it work a little bit. Does he think I never? Oh yeah.
Till you clear out the uglies around the entrance.
Well, I mean, I would hope that my mustache has a certain amount of character-defining flair to it, is maybe the way I would phrase it. But yeah, for a man to say that his mustache is a part of his character is like the most cringe, obvious, like dumbass, fucking brainless statement on planet Earth. It's like, good God, you're so lame. L take, like super L ratio moment. Seriously, I have to call it out live because you say it. You say it because we all think it sometimes. It's all in the back of our head. My beard is part of who I am. You know what I mean? My beard is part of my fashion. It's an accessory. You know what I mean? She is very strong once you get the decrees. Yeah, and that's my whole thing is like the way that I build her. Oh, like give a choice. Oh, yeah, I get that. I think you can only give a choice of 2 though. I think 3 is way too fucked. I think 3. But yeah, like that's a good take. But yeah, I think you could only have it because yeah, part of it is just like in normal gameplay, so many of those decrees are just like fuck. And that means you have twice as many rolls as well. Like if you have 3 decrees, that means you triple your odds of getting a broken ass decree. And that's the whole point is you have to have that trade-off of getting bad decrees because that's part of the gameplay loop is you are sacrificing that cooldown because you got fucked over. And the whole point is like, yeah, if you get to 8 decrees and like 3 of them are ass, then like, yeah, that's the whole, you're getting a little bit cucked. But yeah, otherwise you would be so fucking overpowered. And that's why I put Roar, and that's why I put Arcane Avenger on her, because I'm like, Omamori does really well to keep me alive. Bunraku is really great to just fully pacify enemies, just lock them down hard, and prime them, kill enemies within 10 meters. That's a little bit crazy, but it's a little bit of an absurd undertaking. Don't know if I can actually take advantage of that, but yeah, like, obviously, I've said it before. The problem with Kome and the problem with most of my builds and why I say that, like, frames are goated, but then I get a bunch of comments telling people they suck. Oop, cooked. Yeah, that was like, what, 6 AoEs? Yeah, I'm stupid. Kill enemies within 10 meters, dumbass bitch. God, dude. We both got nuked. We both got nuked. Okay. No, that was like 3 AoEs. Did we both walk up to those AoEs? Yeah. Remove the 3 6s rule from her 2, and she gets a choice between 3 decrees. Yeah, so when it was a flying dude that died, or I think it was probably 2 flying dudes. And their grenades explode at different times. So what they did is the grenades sequentially broke your shield gate, and then instantly depleted you. There was enough grenades happening at once that if you were just in range of that, you were just cooked. Yeah. I recognize from what I've seen, considering where it maxes out. Yeah. No, yeah, that's the whole point. It maxes out at 140 seconds. So at 8 decrees, at your 8th decree, your 9th decree will take 140 seconds to get. And to me, that's kind of the whole point, is like, you will just get fucked over sometimes. Like you won't get perfect rolls. Like you have 8 decrees to get a couple goated rolls. But there are a couple rolls in there where like, bro, it like, to me, like that dude, it has to be a little bit of a struggle, right? It can't be free. Like it has to be a little bit of a trade-off, and that's my whole thing. Is like, it's such an absurd. Like the decrees are so good that like you take the trade-off of like a couple bad ones, because like, yeah, she really is like most maxed out in like solo, and that's when you really feel like every buff is so much better. Like you'll have infinite energy, more than you know it. You'll have infinite survivability. You need there's a couple decent survivability buffs that you can get. That's a really easy buff, right? You know what I mean? Like there's a wide spread of really good decrees, and then there are a couple that aren't so good, but there's a couple 300 second skills with duration. Yeah, so mine is, whatever build I have is 140 seconds. Oh, so it gets reduced. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so because I'm also building off of roar, like I do have a little bit of duration as well. You don't need a lot of range. I have 145% range if you remember my build, but yeah, the whole point is you're straight maxing out. Like it's not difficult. But yeah, I'll say it again. That's why, like, most of the time I'm doing all my missions solo. Like I appreciate that if someone's gonna be like, hey, do you want to play something? I'm like, yeah, but even a second person is gonna like it's gonna totally fuck with my groove of like swapping to operator for survivability, like using adaptation, you know, like having energy orbs like where I want them to be, like enemy density where I want it to be, taking advantage of enemy kills. Like the issue that I always run into is that enemies are just consistently in smaller groups, because of course my teammate, who also is a longtime Warframe player, is targeting large groups just like I am. We're all targeting large groups. So we're all left with each other's scraps. We're all left with each other's stragglers. And that means you lose ammo efficiency. That means on a heavy slam weapon, you're not as likely to proc melee influence, because each heavy slam has a lower, it's hitting less enemies, so you have less chance of proccing electricity overall. I think it's a 140 cap period. Yeah, okay, there you go, yeah. I mean, as a change, that'd be interesting to see. No, like, I think the cap is, like, the only way they can do it. Like, I think the whole point is that it falls off after a certain point, and then you're just settling in. Like, by the time you have all 8 of your decrees, like, I think when you've done enough solos, you realize how it works. Like, a solo Omnia is like, you understand what the gameplay loop is designed. Like, you see their vision for what they want for Kome. I think that's what's important. It's like, you start to see that, like, oh, out of my 8 rolls, yes, I maybe got a double of a really good one, but I got one that really wasn't so good. Like, maybe it was one for, like, headshots, but then you get one for headshots where it's like, on headshot, you get the fucking electricity field, toxin effect. So yeah, to me, it has to have that trade-off, because it is such a strong, like, decrees are so strong in normal gameplay. Like, it's such a fucking crazy ability, and I get that you guys want it to be more powerful, but it's like, I've played it, and part of what maxes her out is like making it easier to get your decrees. Is just the easiest way to make it easier to get your decrees is just to make yourself stronger, make yourself deal more damage, so it's easier to get kills, and then it's simpler and more straightforward to get your decrees. And the more straightforward it is to get your decrees, the less burden there is to getting them. And that's like the whole gameplay. Is a lot of what you're really talking about is, it's not straightforward. It's like forcing you to play the game in a way that you don't necessarily want to play. And that's why when you roll 666s, it's goated, because you don't have to actually do the part that I hate about doing the decrees is doing the decrees. So if I'm gonna get a 666 and I'm gonna get a free fucking decree, I'll take the cooldown. Yeah, I might get a free double decree. You know what I mean? Of something that's actually worthwhile. Like, and that's what you're really talking about is it is total triple levels of gambling. You're gambling in so many different ways. And yes, that means that sometimes, just like in a roguelike, just like in all the games I've ever played, all the games I've ever loved, where there's some element of randomization, the whole point is like, yeah, you're not going to get a perfect roll every single time. When I'm playing Hades 2 and I'm straight like maxing out, I'm going to get fucked over in certain points. But yeah, I beat Prometheus. I fucking beat the boss that came out a week ago. And you know why? Because I got a couple shit rolls. I lost a couple death defiances. But it doesn't fucking matter. The game will tell you how it wants you to play. It'll essentially force your hand to play how it wants you to play. And you have to work within the bounds. And if you learn to like work within the bounds of what you're given wide bounds. You have a helmet. You have 8 mod slots plus an aura plus an Exilus. So it's like, yeah, no one's forcing you to play the frame. But yeah, if you just take every frame at face value and work with it how you want and just keep playing it over, just keep playing over and over, keep going back in. Gain 25% resistance to knockdown for every enemy within 20 meters. That's in a solo mission, you are literally that thing is at 100% all the time. That just means I have immunity to knockdowns. That just means I have immunity to knockdown. I mean, make a large cap, then make it scale with duration, comboed with some other changes. It'd increase her build variety since it'd make her require other stats. But I think like from playing like many hours of Omnias with this, it is just a logarithmic scale. Yeah, it is just a logarithmic scale that literally the first 3 decrees are like free. You can get them back to back to back. They're like 1 second. Look at that. Destiny Alliance. Fortified Will. Every 50 armor grants 5% ability strength and power strike. So I don't have any armor going right now, but there is another decree where when I grab health orbs, I get armor. And so when I have 2 of those decrees in combination, you start to see what I'm saying. Like, the whole point is like sometimes you get cucked, sometimes you're being chilling. Like it's not always perfect, but when you've been playing, when you like, this has like been my like I've played enough roguelikes where they literally just force you to play they want to play unless they rebalance it. Unless they like you can give feedback all you want. Like, but I'm just like I'm gonna just take the game at face value, work with it as it is. Should I get the Prime Access MR3? It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Prime Access is a lot of money. I do not recommend anybody to buy it. If you really have the money to spend, go for it. But I cannot like tell people. I can't tell people to be like, yeah, you should get the Prime Access. Like, it's a lot of money, dude. So, yeah, if you have the money, go for it. Shout out Drywall. But yeah, my whole thing is like, that's why so many of my frames are like most optimized in solo. Because with the randomizer, like a lot of your setups, like you're not even going to take full advantage of your kit, like your abilities and your loadout, unless you have full access to all the enemies in the field and you have full access to them however you want. Like, unless you can deal with enemies however you want, to me, I'm never going to be able to play the game the way I want to play. And that's my whole thing, is like, it forces me to struggle a little bit. It's built-in difficulty, right? The randomizer is built-in difficulty. You're always going to end up cucking yourself in the randomizer. Like, but yeah, it gives you a little bit of freedom. It's basically Elite Archimedea every single time. Because you know ahead of time. You know which are the least used weapons. Like, that's it. Kome can only get 45 out of the 75 decrees from Deviri. And yeah, that's totally fine by me. Because there are, like I've said before, there are a couple decrees that you can get that are absolute monster game changers. I'm glad that Smoldering Strike properly works and doesn't break melee influence, but yeah, there are a couple decrees where when you get those decrees, it is major GGs. Like, and that's my whole point, is you don't need that many decrees. Like, you have your build, like this build literally functions with 0 decrees. That's the whole point.
Can't wait to see
when
what
you have to
got when we get
charge
back
your
here.
decrees and build up your decrees at the start of the mission, you have to have a kit that just works. So Omamori is going to keep you alive. And then you've got Arcane Avenger and Roar to give you that upfront damage so that then you're just able to fully go crazy. Yeah. Oh, bo. Wait, did I just walk in? Wait, hang on. What am I doing? Bo. Fortified Will is my Chroma and Hydroid's favorite. Oh, yeah, dude.
Albrecht planned
Oh,
on
my
doing
goodness.
with
Yeah,
that.
you're telling me. Oh, my God. Somehow I keep stacking like 1,000% ability strength. Who has Roar? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's so fucked. But yeah, that's what I mean is like, you don't need a lot of great decrees. Like, that's what I've always said about like Steel Pass circuits too, is like, with Steel Pass circuits is like you have your base kit. You're always like, you're basically guaranteed to have at least one good weapon, and that's usually all you need is like one good weapon and whatever warframe you have to synergize with it. You have 5 choices of warframes and you have a couple good weapons to choose from. But yeah, Jesus, decrees are a fine bonus to your weapon damage and survivability, no more or less. Yeah, but it sounds to me like, Freezer, are you saying there's not a lot of ability damage? Because yeah, then yeah, that's kind of my whole thing is like, everybody is always like, yeah, she doesn't do enough ability damage. Yeah, like, yeah, to me, I'm like, that's fine. Because yeah, if you're saying that she's not great at like map wiping, then yeah, I'm like, I'm not surprised. That's basically what everybody says, but that's what people say about a lot of different setups. Is like, yeah, they don't have like map wipe capability. It's mostly just buffs, and that's it. And yeah, that's like a totally, yeah. If a frame just having buffs was like was like something that sucked, then like so many of my frames would just be like, wow, kind of like that's what a lot of my kits are, is just buffs. Yeah, not every frame needs to be an ability nuker. Yeah, that's what I've said. Is like, frames are built. Yeah, that, I mean, I don't know exactly. She has a heal that is broken. Yeah, exactly. Like, to me, a frame, if anything, like a frame before anything else, a warframe is a vessel for your loadout. A warframe is a vessel for your rifle, your pistol, and your melee. Before anything else, before whatever your kit is, you start with survivability. Hopefully you get some buffs in, or if you're lucky, you'll get you'll get a grouping ability, you'll get a map wipe. But chat, a warframe is a vessel for your weapons, and yeah, if you're just buffing your weapons, is that a downside? Do you not like fucking using your weapons? Are your weapons not goated? Are all of your... Dude, I swear to God, 40% of the rifles that I use at this point are so fucking goated that I'm out here doing... Dude, I'm literally doing... I did a survival. I did like a... Yeah, all I ever do is hour-long Omnia survivals. And yeah, I was using like fucking Dara Vandal in Karnan. I was using Dara in Karnan. I was using Sestra in Karnan. And I was using some fucking random heavy slam weapon. I was using like Ankyros or whatever. But yeah, like, dude, the whole point is like, I was like, bro, I'm using the strangest fucking dumbass setup on planet Earth, because I realized, like, dude, at a certain point, bro, like, you have like cross-pollinated your setup so much. Dude, it's crazy. Anyway, I'll chill out for a little bit. She's a frame that made specifically to be a weapons platform, in my opinion. Yeah. But like, what I've always said is like, if a frame only buffed, if that was their biggest, like, if you were like, fuck, this frame sucks, it only buffs. Yeah, a bunch of my frames would be like, oh, wow, I guess it's kind of lame. Like, yeah, a bunch of my setups are just like getting a couple buffs going and then trying to optimize a little bit on the weapons that I'm using. I'm Legendary Rank 4. I know the times to Stream Camp, all the guys were crying that she was only a supporter. Yeah, like, I could give a fuck if you're like, it doesn't matter if you're Legendary Rank 4. Like, what matters is, like, at a certain point, like, a frame exists as it is, and it's like, yeah, you don't necessarily have to play every frame. Like, I'm not the guy who's arguing like you should like every frame. I'm just the guy who's arguing that it's like, it's okay to be like, yeah, I don't like this shit. Like, that's like like, I'm gonna accept it as it is, and that's just how I play Warframe. And it's like, but no one is forced to do that. That's fucking stupid. It's dumb. And then yeah, it doesn't even work sometimes, because like, there are frames like Styanax that I haven't played in a while because he's like my most used normal frame. So it's like, yeah, I gotta get back through and play some fucking Styanax and play some fucking Kullervo and all this shit. But like, yeah, you play it for a time, you get the kit together, as it joins the usage list, then it just gets used in normal gameplay. And then once it becomes prime, like to me, once a frame becomes prime, then I start fucking around with like an Umbra Forma or like a bunch of Archon shards. Like all of my primes are like maxing out on Archon shards, and to me that's when a frame gets really funky. And that's what I've always said is like Kome will exist as she is, and I like Kome. Like I think that's what, and I don't know, say what you will, I think Bunraku goes hard. Like if you can get an absurd power strength buff going from your decrees, Bunraku kind of fucking slaps. It's so sick. It's this giant fucking area. What is it? 43 meters. That's like an entire arena. You just look at every enemy and then you just watch all the status effects. You're like, fuck, man. To me, that's my whole thing. Is like I will just take a frame as they are and be like, oh, I like this. I like this. I didn't really like her first ability, so I just straight up got rid of it. Because I was like, oh, I'm probably just more often just going to be spamming Bunraku for 100 because it has an absurd range. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cook a little bit. So there you go. If I don't get Zaku Prime this winter, I'm crashing out. Dude, you're telling me I've been waiting for fucking Quasis Prime for so long. I feel like that weapon could go so hard. Like with the AoE projectile and everything, I feel like you could totally like do a fucking savage, or no, not AoE. I was thinking like a melee influence projectile build, but yeah. Dude, oh my god. I'm gonna just, we can just chill out and talk to chat a little bit. Yeah, I love Kome's aesthetics and can't wait for a prime. Yeah, and yeah, that's the thing. It's gonna be a while, but yeah, that's the thing is like, I will always tell people what I like about frames, and that's it. I will always tell people what I like. That's always what I can do, because in the end, I will be forced to play a frame with whatever strange oddball setup I have. So in the end, I will have to learn to love it. I will have to learn to figure out a setup that works. And like recently I had to redo my Equinox build because I was like struggling a lot with just getting shot too much. Like it wasn't necessarily like I could nuke very easily. Like I just cast Terrify and then I cast 4. But I was struggling just getting shot in the interim when I wasn't constantly casting my 4. The Quasis Dagger's force proc slash apparently. Yeah. Dude. And yeah, that just means that you just literally just spam the heavy attack and that's it, which is insanely savage. But yeah, I owe Lua a Neja build. I'm gonna put Darkverse over this guy because of course, yeah, Neja has a goated ass kit. Like low key, tap somebody with Blazing Chakram and they get 181% damage vulnerability. I have an ass load of power strength too, which is nice. On a Divine Spears is at 37 meters, so I'm only at 265 range. I could bump that up, but if I bumped that up with max range, like fully max range, then that would get me to, where is that shit? Overextended. That would get me to 39 meters. Oh, it's actually not bad. And then I would only lose a little bit of ability strength. I would say that's actually probably a good choice. Because yeah, it's not a huge range, but 40 meters on your Divine Spears at 171 strength is pretty good. Yeah. Dark first build. Yeah, I don't even use Firewalker. Yeah. Good thing on Warframe is you play as you like. Damage comes from with understanding of mod. Yeah, that's what I've said. Like the only thing that I'll argue about is if you're gonna be a fucking asshole. Like if you're gonna be like, the way you play is bad, or like that's like stop playing. Like if you're trying to like convince somebody to play and you're just like being a dick, like nobody's here for that shit. If you're gonna tell somebody the way they play is like bad or like wrong, then yeah, gloves are gonna come off a little bit, because then you're just being bad at communicating. Like it has nothing. Like there was a guy in my Discord, and he was just talking to this dude who was obviously like newer to the game, and he was like, "Bro, you're wasting mod slots. Like, bro, your build is bad." And then I was like, dude, like, it's about communication skills. And then he fucking doubled down and he was like, I was right. They are bad at the game. And I was like, see, this is what I mean. It's not that like your build is better. Like no one gives a fuck that your build is better. It's that your communication skills suck. And that you don't understand that, like, just let people play how they, just tell people how you like to play. That's what I've always said. If you're going to judge somebody for fleeting expertise on Dark, for the lower duration helps you spam spears. And then some casting speed shards help you spam Dark first. That's not a bad take. Yeah, I guess I don't need duration. But yeah, what is the duration on this? 12 seconds? Can you just expire it? But yeah, I have not to mention the efficiency is very, very helpful. Yeah, that's not a bad take. I'll tell you that. I have to put a format in anyway, so I'll tell you that. But yeah, I mean then it would like blazing chakram work, but I think that's fine. But there you go. That's a good tech. I like that. Not to mention the efficiency is very, very helpful. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even tested this because I haven't even put dark first. But like, dude, honestly, I might honestly just leave it as it is. The efficiency is nice, but we'll have to see. I haven't tested this because I haven't put dark first. But I used this ability with only my weapon, and I was doing fine. Like I was like, this is really easy. I was like just straight killing everything on the spears. Like it didn't even matter. You have to learn the abilities to figure frame your... Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, when you're forced to play every frame, then you learn your favorite way to play every frame. But yeah, I've always noticed that, like, at a certain point, you just cap out on that. You just kill everything. Like, that's what I want to test. Is, like, at what point am I just killing everything? Argonac Amalgam mod might also be interesting in level cap survival. What the fuck? Argonac Amalgam mod? What? What? That's a... Bro, wait, I have to look into that. What did you just say? Argonac Amalgam mod? Do I have this mod? What? Do I have this? Amalgam Argonac Metal Auger. Damage from daggers. Oh. Damage from daggers. No, daggers is a specific weapon. Daggers is like a ceramic dagger and shit. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I was like, what is he talking about? That's a deep cut. I like that. That's a deep cut. But yeah, I need to actually test out Neja, because to me, I would actually think that, I don't know, I might just keep it as it is, because I would want to have duration for his 2 for like a necromech. Like, to me, what I've always found with his 4 is that even without Dark First, I was like wiping everything. And I was just using whatever base kit, like whatever weapons I had. So I was like, I need to figure out, because I still like having positive duration. I realized that when I was using Transient Fortitude, I was like, I do actually like having positive duration for his 2, so I don't have to press it as often. But yeah, you can press this pretty quickly. But I still need to test that, because yeah, the main thing is 250 energy, so it'll be 100. And then what is Dark First? 50? It's 50? But yeah, there you go. What do I have in here? Currently, I have Energy Max and Armor. So I'm sitting at... Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I want to mention is his third ability. I didn't even mention his third ability, which is, of course, 90% damage reduction on top of Armor giving 76% damage reduction. So I just took out Adaptation. I was like, fuck it, man. Took out Adaptation. I was like, I don't need that shit. Yeah, more efficiency would be nice. But I want to actually try this out in real gameplay before I even do any changes. Yeah, exactly. Like, Lua has it right. And it's not even ultra high strength. It's just as much strength as you're able to. That's what I mean. And without sacrificing any other stats. This is double ability strength. Like, the whole point is, like, Neja also has other great abilities. You want a lot of strength and a lot of armor for your 3. And you want a lot of strength for your 2 as well, so that you have good damage vulnerability. And this will duplicate the chakram, so that will buff the 4 as well. Then you should I will keep positive rate. Yeah, that's what I've said, is like, to me, if my build is 80% your build, that's as far as I'm going. Like, if I've cemented my build and it's like not going any further, then that's probably as far as it's going to go. There you go. Okay, Rolo's in. Welcome in, Rolo. You're official. You're an official member. I've made you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, that's the part that I struggle with the most, is like when I am basically taking, like, I'm like, hey, I like your build. I'm basically copying it. And then someone's like, wait, no, you should make it all the way my build. It's not perfectly my build. You should actually make it all the way my build. Yeah. 80% in ultra gig optimized builds like 99% of the time. Yeah. 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 Augmented mods are way too underrated. Oh, how mods can change the stats and maximize your profits for the... Yeah, exactly. Well said. Oh, yeah, I use Dark First with this build. I don't use Firewalker. To be fair, you have to... Okay, got that. Okay, sweet. Welcome to the Discord. Yeah, good to have you, Rolo. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to just talk to chat. I will say it one more time. We've got the Discord active, so if you are interested, there's a 9 Forma Neja. You can see that that Neja has changed so many times that I've just had to change. I do have an Umbra in here. Like, a triple Umbra Neja build is crazy. But yeah, the main thing that I will always love about Neja is 90% damage reduction on Warding Halo. Plus, with this level of armor, you have 76% damage reduction on your health. So that's 2 separate levels of damage reduction stacking. So, Nice and easy. But yeah, that's all I got for you, chat. I need to test out this build. Darkverse is currently getting crafted now. I also have Kullervo crafting. I farmed at Kullervo. I realized it was actually really easy, and I did it instantly. So I have Kullervo crafting, and I'm gonna be putting Wrathful Advance on Chroma. I'm also thinking about putting Wrathful Advance on a couple other frames. I may potentially be looking at putting it on like Mirage or like other buff frames potentially. We'll have to look into that. There may be a few frames that are like pretty well optimized for it. So I'm definitely going to start looking at putting Wrathful Advance on a couple different frames. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's all I got for you. I need to stand up and move around a little bit. So yeah, that's all I got. Hope you had a good time. I will always say if you're watching in the future and you enjoyed, I would appreciate liking and subscribing. I'll say it now. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my mustache for you guys. I will go bald. I will go bald. I will only give you the 5 o'clock shadow. That's it. That's all I'll give you. All right. I'll be stingy for a little while, for a couple weeks. Yeah, I think we're at 690 subscribers on YouTube, and we are at close to 4,700 followers on TikTok. So thank you for that. And yeah, if you're watching live, I would appreciate if you, dropped a like on the video. It does help the algorithm. I'm hoping that the chat latches on. I'm hoping that the people in the future latch on to my new strategy. My new strategy has just been to focus on the Warframe. So like whatever Warframe shows up in Elite Archimedea, that's just a free title and thumbnail to just be like, oh, here's my Hildryn build. And then, yeah, maybe I do it multiple times, but it'll always be in Elite Archimedea. So it'll be that little caveat. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for joining me. I want to thank everyone who was here to go through all that suffering, because I think we are clear of it. I think we are safe. I think my community is back to the way it needs to be. So I want to give a huge thank you to everyone who was, a big homie through all of that. So that's all I got for you. I hope you have a good night. If it's late for you, if you're on the East Coast, get to bed. If you're in Britain, definitely fucking get to bed. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Take care. Hope you have a good night. Oh, one more. We had Clyde Barrows follow on TikTok, so thank you for that, Clyde. All right, I'm killing it, YouTube. Hope you have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.